Hello, humans. I recently realized that my intentionally homey videos disguise my editing skills, so I've created several segments in this video in the style of some of my favorite YouTube channels, basically so that I can show off. Let me take you through how I edit a video. For me, all videos start with the audio. For this video, I use 3 audio inputs, mainly so I can show off, and in pre-edit, that sounds like this. Hello, this is what it sounds like before I start cleaning up the audio. I use Adobe Audition to clean up the audio tracks, and then I mix them in Premiere. Finally, I use Premiere's AI audio tools to achieve the final sound. Next, I do some color correction. I'm on a green screen, so that's not too dramatic, but when I'm in front of the wall of geek, it really makes all the books and trinkets pop. I use the Lumetri effects in Premiere to achieve this effect. But when in front of a green screen, it just makes my nose redder. Once the audio and color are good, I cut the video down to something that I can present. I get rid of the bad takes, flubs, environmental noises, unintentional bodily noises, and all the things that make for bad videos. I already did that. That's what you're watching. Not much else I can tell you. Maybe I'll do a blooper reel at the end to show you what I get rid of. Anyway, that's what I do for every video. Once all this basic stuff is done, which takes a little while, I customize all the graphics to achieve the effect I'm looking for. The style I chose for my channel is really basic to keep the focus on the information instead of the whiz-bang video stuff. So usually that just means adding a few graphics. Sometimes I find them on the web, sometimes I make them myself. For this video, I'm making almost everything myself. So let's visit some of my favorite YouTube channels. To get to the first one, we need to get rid of all this green. I use Adobe After Effects for keying. I've used as many as 7 key layers in the past to make sure I get as clean a key as possible. Now I'm here in the void, so I need to move along home. There are a couple ways I can get there. I could go full on warp, where it looks like no one has gone before, or I can slow it down to impulse and glide on in. I created both of those backgrounds in After Effects. Creating a few layers and dropping in some graphics I made in Adobe Illustrator completes the look. Now, I can take a look at some stills from an episode of a show that I love and give the episode some ups or downs. The glowy parts were made in Illustrator and After Effects. This segment is modeled on a channel that covers and reviews Star Trek and the culture that surrounds the franchise. But I'm a well-rounded geek, so I need a source for my Star Wars and Marvel news. Welcome to the next segment. Today, I'm going to break down how I created this look. It's relatively simple. Change the background to a blue wall and drop a logo bug in the corner, and you have the essence of this channel. What makes it distinct is the quick cut. The host of this channel talks quite quickly and talks with his hands a lot. I mean, a lot. The video reflects his style by jumping quickly from one zoom level to another. Not zooming in, mind you, but jumping in a quick cut. Slide in some stills for the properties you're talking about, and you can complete this riotous edit. After talking that fast, I need to sit down. Hello, humans! Welcome to the next section where I don't allow myself to edit alone. I'm Addy. And I'm Addy. And tonight, I'm going to review, re-edit, and recreate one of my favorite reaction channels on YouTube. Actually, I don't need you for this. Go away. Bye. This is another fairly simple edit. Add a background, add a bug, and add a space for the video that I'm reacting to. That's pretty much it when you're talking about style. Of course, it's more complicated when you're talking about multiple takes than it sounds. Speaking of sounds, music reactors often set up a camera in their studio to film the reactions, but the edits differ in that the set and graphics are more subdued. They keep the focus on the music. My favorite reactor uses her home office as a set, but the background is illuminated only in blue light, forcing you to focus on her and the video she's reacting to. The background becomes an Easter egg canvas, giving the viewers a sense of the host's personality and life without intruding on the subject, or on her personally. Another way you could try to keep focus on the presenter is to keep the background simple. By using a bare green screen, the editor can comment visually on what the presenter says. With the set looking like this, I feel like I have to talk like this. I've watched this channel so much that it just feels right. But I know, this is a shit accent. I'm probably insulting. No, I am insulting an entire country, so I guess I should move on. But before I do, I just want to say whenever Kara and Justine Stafford are paired up, it makes my heart sing. So there you have it, a short visual tour of some of my favorite YouTube channels. Each has a distinct look and its editing challenges I believe I met. Feel free to reach out if you agree and have a video editing project you need help with. Thanks for watching, peace, and long life.